Gentlemen, please be seated. My name is Dr. Harold C. Wainwright, Department of Experimental Psychiatry, Boston, 1954. This afternoon, I will describe in plain language the most extraordinary 15 minutes of my professional and personal existence. At exactly 3:07 p.m., with two colleagues observing from the adjacent room, I administered to myself a concentrated vapor of dimethyltryptamine. The onset was immediate, violent in its totality, and yet exquisitely precise. The laboratory vanished, not faded, not blurred, vanished. In its place, a space that was not space, orderly, geometric, and yet alive, responsive. Color, gentlemen, colors that do not exist on our chart, arranged in patterns that seem to anticipate my attempt to understand them. And then they were there, the so-called DMT entities, not dreams, not memories, not fragments of my own history returning. They arrived the way a colleague enters a room, present, purposeful, observing me as clearly as I observe them. The first, approximately my height, limbals, yet distinctly upright, its surface shifting like mercury in a magnetic field. It did not speak, but meaning appeared in my mind, fully formed, unaccented, as if I had always known it. The message was simple: do not be afraid. Not comforting, more administrative, like the nurse noting that the needle will sting. Behind it, two smaller figures, incessantly arranging and rearranging complex structures I had no name for. They worked with an almost childlike enthusiasm, presenting their constructions toward me, as if a student were saying, Look what we have made of you. These were the DMT entities, not angels, not demons, not patients in new costumes. They behaved like technicians or naturalists, momentarily fascinated by the strange animal that had fallen into their cage. I attempted to assert my training, to test the experience as psychosis. I recited multiplication tables, diagnostic criteria, the names of my mentors. They were amused. One of them extended, I must say, extended for no limb moved. A field around my chest, I felt my heartbeat become visible. Each pulse a discrete object, turned, examined, set back in place. Another probed my memories, not rummaging, but cataloging like a careful librarian, pausing at certain shelves, lingering at childhood fevers, at my father's funeral. At the first rat I sacrificed in medical school, I felt no violation, only the unmistakable sense that I was being studied more thoroughly than I have ever studied anyone. Time by the wall clock passed as minutes inside that domain. There was no duration, only a series of revelations stacked like microscope slides. They demonstrated that my sense of self could be disassembled, reordered, reassembled. Every time I was still me, yet composed of different priorities. At one point they showed me how easily I could be broken with the slight twist of an unseen parameter. There was no threat, just demonstration, a reminder that I was terribly fragile in a place where they were entirely at home. These DMT entities regarded me the way we regard a lab rat, intelligent, certainly capable of distress, but ultimately a subject, not saviors, not tormentors, observers, and disturbingly, engineers. You may ask, were they real? Gentlemen, our current instruments detect pressure, temperature, voltage. They do not yet detect intention when it is not carried on a human face. And yet, these beings possessed intention, coherence, continuity of behavior across the entire episode. I hallucinate patience under ether, under chloral. They fragment, they dissolve. These did not when I began to panic. When my breathing, I am told, became erratic. One of the entities recalibrated the space around me. My terror shut off as cleanly as a light in this theater. An intervention, targeted, skillful.